You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? We're here for an impromptu Sixers Alert, episode 70. I just gotta say this before I address the comments. Yesterday's episode was killer. Your guys' support was killer. Was insane. I really appreciate everyone's support as I'm going more in the direction of basketball, Sixers, a little bit of Eagles, and MK Lounge. I really, really appreciate it. We got Daniel Barry in the chat. We got Arku. Great pickup for your Thunder by getting Isaiah Hartenstein. That was fucking huge. Now, let's just, we got a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about. But first, if you guys did not see my video today, I reacted to the news that Tobias Harris is now on the Detroit Pistons, like I called it, a 2-year deal worth $52 million. This guy has made over $300 million in his career for doing minimum to nothing. That is insane. That is crazy. But hey, he is not here anymore. You will not be hearing Tobias from me anymore. Crumble Cookie is now gone. I don't have to call him anymore. I don't have to ask for a trade. whatever. It is over. It is done. Thank God Tobias is gone. Thank God. I'm telling you, he became one of the most hated Sixers players in NBA in Sixers history. This guy was just one of the most hated guys, not just because of the contract, not because of all of that. He was he was never consistent. He was never consistent. He was just terrible. Tobias Harris was just terrible. Thank God he is gone. Now, the fact that he's on Detroit gives me this kind of vibe where he is going to he's going to sign, kind of like what Blake Griffin and Jamie Grant did over there, have like a really good statistical year and get paid, but he's there for 2 years. He is there for 2 years. I think he should just retire there after his Detroit Pistons career is up, as you can say. This time is done. So, thank God Tobias Harris is gone. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is up, everybody? What is up, man? Thunder going crazy. Bum ass Knicks. What is up, man? What is up? I've been busy all freaking day, dude. I've been busy all day. He is gone. Thank God, man. Dude, I made a video this morning and I was just like, what the hell is going on? The dream is over. I mean, the era is now over. Thank God. Now everyone can just say Kyle Lowry or Tobias Harris, go to Detroit, rot them over there. Kay Cunningham got extended, a massive payday. So, yeah. Say his name one more time, Mitch. I will at the end of the stream, okay? At the end of the stream. No more Tyrese Harris. Tyrese Harris. That's the best thing I have ever heard. Tyrese Harris. Sixers won the offseason. I'm going to dissect each pick, each pickup, each move we have made. I'm going to dissect it. Sam Bradford of the NBA. I mean, would you go with Sam Bradford or Dak Prescott? Would you go with Dak Prescott, bro? Because that's what I'm leaning towards right now. I am leaning towards Dak Prescott for Tobias Harris. I think that sums it up. You got the money there. You got him not extending or not producing in the playoffs at all. So for me, honestly, it is Dak Prescott. Tobias Harris is the Dak Prescott of the NBA. Am I wrong? I'm wrong. Clay can do bad in Dallas. Here's the thing about Clay, right? Here's the thing about Clay, him going to Dallas. Okay. When Klay Thompson went to Dallas, or is going to Dallas, he got a payday. He deserves it. He's out for revenge. He wants to prove to everybody that he still got it. And with that jump shot, guys, with that jump shot and his ability to catch and shoot, playoff ball, and whatever have you, he can still drop like 15 to 20 points a night. He can still be that threat that space the floor, gives Luka all that time to, relax, find the open man. I'm telling you, Clay is still a threat. People are sitting here and like, oh, he is washed. He can't play anymore. Dude, once you're a shooter, you can last a very, very, very long time in this league. A very, very long time. So for me, it's just like, I'm a huge fan of Klay Thompson. I love his game. I have been for like ever. I'm pretty sure everybody has. But dude, it's just like, you still got to put respect on his name. He is not washed. Klay Thompson is not washed. I'm getting sick and tired of people calling this guy washed when he just does nothing. I mean, when he does everything on the court. It's not his fault that he got injured. It's not his fault he was coming back from a gruesome injury. It's not his fault. And then once Steve Kerr put him on the bench, have him come off the bench, I loved it. I really loved that when Klay Thompson got off the bench because It gives you that spark you needed. It gave you like the spacing for the second unit. And Klay Thompson, dude, he's still a freaking threat. Put some respect on Klay Thompson's name. I wanted Klay. I actually wanted Klay for the Sixers just because of him spacing. But with Paul George, I'm going to get into that in a little bit. I'm mixed about Paul George and everything. But honestly, man, it's just like, it is what it is. So Klay Thompson, he is still a threat. He's still a threat shooting the ball. Cut it out. Klay went 0 for 10 against Sacramento Queens. Okay, with the jump shot, it never goes away. You know how many times people have off nights given here or there? Klay Thompson, I'm sure if we go back, look at his stats, he probably had worse nights than 0 and 10. He probably did. So everyone's got to like slow it down. Slow it down. Sacramento Kings, yes, they have a terrible defense. But you still got to put respect on him for shooting from the three. Not just after that one game. You still got to put a hand up. You're telling me, DFJ, just because of that last game, you're not going to go, oh, Klay Thompson's out there. You're not going to put a hand up? You're telling me you're not going to put a hand up with Klay Thompson outside the thing. Klay Thompson won a championship after a long injury. Yep, he did. Mitch PC was the best player and we didn't give up any assets. That is true. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Let me scroll up here. He is not washed. He's just not as good. That is true. Get me Caleb Martin. Hey, game. What is up, man? Chris Dunn to LAC. Like, what are the Clippers doing? They brought back Batum. They're just filling up the roster at this point. Are they still trading Westbrook? Are they still trading Russell Westbrook now? So it's just like all that for nothing. Shout out to your Thunder, man. Because that trade, you finessed them like, oh, that was just a beautiful trade. What is up, Nick? What is up? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by my man Nick's stream. Really appreciate it. No, I think halftime's taking the night off. I think he's taking the night off. He worked very hard today. Philly's on tomorrow, so he's resting up for that. So, yeah, he might pop in the chat. You never know. Clippers just building a defensive team. I'm not sure why. It is just weird, man. Now, where would you rank the Clippers? Where would you rank the Clippers in the Western Conference right now? I would put the Pelicans over them. They just got DeJounte Murray. I'll put the Pelicans over there. I would put like all the normal. You got Timberwolves over there. You got not the Warriors. You got the Timberwolves, Nuggets. Do you put the Suns over there? Maybe, but Paul Reed trade time. Come on, Morey. Right? It's just crazy at this point. The sign and trade is done for Klay Thompson. The source of Dallas will send 2 second-round picks to Golden State. That is crazy that he's worth 2 second-round picks. That is crazy. Clippers signed weirdos Josh Primo and KP. They also signed Batum. I'm not saying Batum is a weirdo. I was just like, why would Batum go back there? Why would Nico Batum go back to the team, go back to the place where they didn't let him go? It's weird. Blazers over the Clippers. I guess you can make that case. I guess that is debatable. That is very, very debatable. So first, I feel like we should go to the Tyrese Maxey route because that just happened this morning along with the Tobias Harris news. But Tyrese Maxey got a 5-year, $205 million deal. He got a 5-year, $205 million extension. He deserves every single penny. I'm pretty sure everybody here in the chat right now, everyone online, can unanimously agree that he deserves that money Now, is it too much? That's a little nitpicking here and there. I'm not here to nitpick. I'm just saying, look, Tyrese Maxey did his thing. He did his thing. He stepped up in the playoffs where it mattered the most, and he deserves it, man. Tyrese Maxey deserves this contract. We had to lock him up. And I was like, oh, that should have been the first move. Then people were telling me that, oh, free agency had to be open first. Players got to sign here and there. So I'm like, okay, fine. So we got Andre Drummond, we got Eric Gordon, we got Joel Embiid. Maxey is here, locked up. So for the next 4 to 5 years, you're going to see Maxey and Paul George together. You're going to see Maxey and Paul George together. I mean, Mitch, we did just get Drummond back. He liked it in LA. He wasn't in LA last year. He was in Chicago. He was in Brooklyn. He was in Brooklyn first because of that James Harden and Ben Simmons trade. And then he went to the Chicago Bulls, and then now he's back. So he did like it in LA with the Lakers, yeah. What is up, Maniacs? Guys, spam Maniacs in the chat. Let's keep this going. Love every single one of you. Grizzlies will be back next season. Yes, that is key. Everyone is forgetting about Ja Morant. Everyone's forgetting about Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. Didn't they just get a center? Didn't they just get a really good center? I forget who they got, but I just know they just got a center or something. So, Maxey is our number one option. You got to treat him like a number one option. You have to treat him like the number one option. Once you do that, it's like, okay, Maxey's the number one option, Embiid is the number two, Paul George is the three. I like it. Embiid is still going to get his numbers. Maxey would take even a bigger leap, and then Paul George is there for the mainly 3-point and stepping up. I'm talking about Batum like Nick. We traded Drummond, and he still came. He still came back, right? Right, back. Yep. If they could stay healthy, it was Zach Edey. Thank you. It was Zach Edey. Thank you. I'm not a big fan of Zach Edey. I'm not a big fan of his game, but I'm just glad a team drafted him. I'm glad. My boy Paul Reed may not be on the move after all. Well, we gotta wait and see. We still need wings. Like right now, if you look at the bench, you still got Paul Reed, you got Adem Bona, and you got other players too. So for me, honestly, guys, Paul Reed, if he stays, I'm kind of off of that bandwagon a little bit. I'm kind of off of the Paul Reed train. So that experiment did not work, in my opinion. So for me, honestly, get you later. I want Lauri. What is up, Stu? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I want Lauri Markkanen too. We still have the assets to go out and trade for him. Lauri Markkanen could end up any team he wants. Whoever has the assets. Here's the thing with Utah, though. Look how much draft picks they got with Utah. I mean, for Rudy Gobert in that trade. Now they can get even more draft picks with the Lauri Markkanen. They're going to want like at least 4 or 5 or 6 first-round picks and maybe a player. People are saying, do Paul Reed in like 5 firsts or something. It goes like that. And I actually had this idea of sign and trade Tobias Harris to Utah. Jerry McCain is so goated, freaking beast. I love his game, man. I love his game. Is he going to start? Are you going to have him start or not? That is a question here. Are you going to have him start or not? Embiid, Maxey, Oubre, George, Gordon, Council, Reed, Drummond, McCain, Edwards, Bona. Yeah. I mean, this team is getting pretty nice. I'm still kind of nervous about the bench unit a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I'm still a little nervous about the bench. If it could be a little bit better, like maybe get another wing for the bench, I'm okay with it. So, still not beating the Knicks. We're on the same tier. We're on the same tier. Actually, I saw someone on Twitter. If I can find it, I'll pull it up. Someone had their Eastern Conference in tiers. So number one was the Celtics. Number two was who was it? Sixers, Knicks, and Bucks. They were the second tier, and I didn't think the Cavs were the third or something like that, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of teams in the East. OKC shouldn't be targeting Laurie anymore with that heart. Yep, that is true. I think they're out of the market. I think they're out of the market for marketing. I think they're done. A lot of players wonder why Clay chose Mavs over the Lakers. That is still, like, here's the thing. He's been linked to the Lakers for God knows how long, right? For as much time as he was on the Warriors, people are like, oh, he's still going to the Lakers. He's still going to the Lakers. LeBron James would take a pay cut for him and all this. LeBron would take a pay cut for James Harden, Klay Thompson, etc., Valanciunas. None of them came to LA. None of them came to LA. No one wanted to deal with the LeBron James and Bronny drama, whatever you want to call it. And I'm a huge fan of this, of LeBron playing with Bronny. I just don't like how it went down. That's another story for another day. So for me, honestly, guys, Clay made the right choice. Are you going to go with the future? The Mavericks right now are better than the Lakers. Look where they were. They were just in the finals. They were just in the finals with Luka and Kyrie. Now you had Klay Thompson with that mix. Now you have Derek Lively and Gafford for the defense down low. I'm telling you, man, Klay Thompson's going to help the defensive side of the ball. He's going to help the defensive side of the ball. And it's just like, yeah, it's crazy, but I like the move. Yeah, Caleb Martin is still here. Yep, Clay Martin is still here. I can't believe the dumb Knicks lost Hartenstein. Right? It is honestly crazy. I guess they're going with Mitchell Robinson. No one wants to play with LeBron. LeBron fans are very weird. Yes, they're very, 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 very strange people. Hey, what is up, Blaze? Shout out to my guy Blaze Radio. If you like if you like the E-Fed kind of stuff with like wrestling and stuff, subscribe to my guy here, man. Dude, the Sixers not having enough money left to go get marketing or something. We still have the picks. I don't know how much we have left in cap space to be exact, but honestly, man, it's near. We got to do something. I still see a trade for us happening. Clay chose Mavs because there's no taxes in Dallas. There's another thing too, taxes. That's why Paul George actually left LA to go to Philly, taxes. I want them to go sign Caleb Martin and Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, I love Spencer Dinwiddie, bro. Spencer Dinwiddie and Caleb Martin, that would be perfect. There's no income taxes in Texas. Martin is our power forward and Dinwiddie's our starting point guard. You bring Oubre off the bench. Oh, don't tell that to halftime. Do not tell that to halftime. He's going to hate that. And I think halftime's right. Don't tell him I said that. I think he's right. We're not bringing back campaign. I don't believe Laurie is realistic. He's on a 1-year deal and probably won't be able to make a 4-guy. Yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, not his opinion, not their opinion, my opinion. Honestly, in my opinion, I think I feel to be the honest that what I believe. What, you believe in Joe Hendry? Blaze believes in Joe Hendry, everybody. Can't trade for Laurie and risk losing him in the offseason, no thanks. You don't want to like swing. You don't want to you don't want to swing the defenses more. You don't want to like win now. Caleb Martin is 6'5". Yikes! Hey, this is making me think Clay and marketing would have been a better play than PG and whoever else that came for it. Yep. Win now. Mitch, I don't want a Jimmy Butler situation. I don't think that would ever happen again. I don't think that would ever happen again. So, yeah, I don't think that will ever happen again. Wait, I forgot to tell you this. Joey Wiggins got less money than expected. I know. Good move for them. Good move by Presti. I love it, man. I love it for you guys. All right. I want to talk about this Eric Gordon move. So let me talk about this Eric Gordon move because I got a lot to say. A lot to say. Let me let me ask you guys first before I go into my spiel. How do you guys feel about Eric Gordon coming to Philly? He was always linked to us. How do you feel about the Sixers getting Eric Gordon? Maxey, Paul George, Laurie, and Embiid. Just one ball, fellas. We need a defensive fourth piece. That is true. That is true. That is true. Hashtag spiel. Yeah, spiel, smeal. Oh, I had a good meal for dinner. But yeah. So let me know, guys, how do you guys feel about Eric Gordon? How do you guys feel about that? Because if you saw the courtside chat last night with me and Philly halftime, I went off. I do not like that. Eric Gordon would be a good vet for McCain. I think that's the only reason why, to be honest. I think that's the only reason why that he's here. Yes, for the shooting aspect. Yes, he can move off ball like Curry and everything. Sometimes I wish I was dumb. I'm not even watching Raw. You tell me what's happening on Raw? Please do. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. The thing with Eric Gordon, man, how tall is he? Like 6'3"? To be honest, thanks for being honest. Do you normally lie? Eric Gordon ain't cracking the playoff rotation. He's there for the locker room. Let's be real. And here's the thing, too. If you're really there for the locker room, why are you there playing? I know Daryl Morey, that whole history. EG is just a better Eric Gordon is basically an older version of McCain. Dude just fires Beal. Yeah. Right? Now, here's the thing with Eric Gordon, bro. Let me look up. Does Eric Gordon mean? Yeah, Buddy Hield is pretty much gone. Kyle Lowry, I think he's going to Phoenix. Honestly, I think he's going to Phoenix, and then you bring back Cameron Payne. So, what? Yo, Blue City, what is up, man? I haven't seen you in God knows how long. I cannot say, I agree with you on this yet. There's still a lot of moves need to be played. Sounds like we're keeping Ricky Council after all, which is a plus. Yes, can Nick Nurse play him, though? Can Nick Nurse actually give him playing time? Is that actually going to happen right now, Nick? I'm good with keeping Payne and Council. Terquavion Smith, isn't he gone? Didn't we let go Terquavion? Eric Gordon is also a decent shot creator, even at his age. No need for Buddy Hield and Kyle Lowry. Here's the thing with Eric Gordon, man. The guy, how I want to look up exactly. Eric Gordon is 35 years old, bro. He's 35 years old. He's 35. He's going to get attacked on the defensive side of the ball. He's going to be 4 and 5 all over again. Eric Gordon. Yes, he's a shooter, like I said before. Shooters can last a very long time in this league. We were trying to get younger and more athletic. Is Eric Gordon young and athletic? No. Can he hold his own? Can Eric Gordon actually hold his own? That's what I'm asking you guys right now. Can he hold his own? Because if he can't out there, and he's actually a starting two, because DeAnthony Melton is gone, he went to Golden State. DeAnthony Melton is gone, and I loved his defensive game. I loved his game out there. DeAnthony Melton was one of the best shot creators. Well, not shot creators. Off ball. Or not off ball. You guys get my point. So with DeAnthony Melton gone, he's honestly a better defender. He's a better defender than Eric Gordon is. So for me, honestly, I'm not a fan of the move. I am not a fan of the Eric Gordon move. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, this Eric Gordon move, bro. I think Daryl Morey was kind of reaching a little bit there, but that's just me. Right here. It's Eric. Decent. I already read that. Would you rather have Kyle Lowry or EG? I'll take Eric Gordon over Kyle Lowry any day. So the Sixers get Precious Achua. We need a backup forward, so I'm fine with that. Eric Gordon moving off ball in the rotation or giving him much more shooting and attacking the perimeter, around the perimeter, and build the young playmaker. He is not starting. Oubre is our starter. Sixers still have more to do. This is a not finished product whatsoever. Also, we're splitting hairs. He's a vet minimum. I don't care how much money he's getting. He's slow. I don't care how much money he's getting. If he even got $1 million, I wouldn't care. Like, honestly, I wouldn't care how much he got. I'm not an Eric. I don't like this move. We do need a stretch four, too. Yeah. We need quite a few things here. We need quite a few. So, huh. Yeah. So for me, I am not a fan of this Eric Gordon move. I think people are overhyping it. Can I pull up the free agent tracker? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Give me a second. It's loading like really slow. Are you really an Eric Gordon fan? Why is it loading so freaking slow? Is the Wi-Fi down? There we go. LeBron. No. Really? All right. So someone took out my layout here. So I gotta. Yeah, someone took out my layout. I'm so pissed. There we go. Okay, so this is not updated, it looks like, but OG, he's staying on the Knicks. Paul George. Oh, yeah, it is right here. Okay, so, yeah. So who's still a free agent here? This is where everyone went. Available. Here we go. LeBron, obviously. Gordon Hayward, Kyle Lowry, he's still available. DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, I don't want him on the Sixers. I do not. But DeMar DeRozan is still there. Like, wow. Keep on by. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw your DM. Not having Batum kind of left a hole of power forward. It did. I mean, if we get Eric Gordon to start, I'll be worried. For a backup, that's the thing, bro. I just don't want him on the court at all. I just don't want him on the court at all. No. They have so many guards in Orlando, too. Gary Trent. I'm okay with Gary Trent, bro. I'm okay with Gary Trent. Buddy Hield, I think he's gone. Fournier, I would. Malik Beasley. Not a lot of people are talking about Malik Beasley, bro. Not a lot of people are talking about Malik Beasley. This guy is a sniper. Malik Beasley is a sniper. I love his game, bro. Malik Beasley for Denver. He averaged 4 points. What was his shooting percentage? Didn't he shoot 40 something from three? What did he shoot? He shot 40% from 3. Malik Beasley shot 40% from 3. Isn't he like what? 6'4" or something? Like Malik Beasley will be a very, very nice pickup for the Sixers. Not a lot of people are talking about him. Luke Kennard. I love Luke Kennard. This guy can honestly play. This guy can shoot the lights out. Arguably one of the best 3-point shooters in the game today. So, he's a nerd. Yeah, Glenn Rivers Benson for Pat Bev. Yo, what is up, DFJ? What is good, bro? How you doing? How you doing, man? But do the numbers tell the whole story? They do not tell the whole story. They do not. But I just like going over stats, man. I love going over stats. So Malik Beasley for me, man, it is great. I'm gonna do the stream myself right now. I might have someone pop in with me, but as of right now, I'm gonna do the stream myself. I don't know if my guest is gonna hop on, but yeah, you can ask me in the chat. You can ask me in the chat, bro. You can ask me in the chat. Darn, I want to see available power forward. Okay, let me go back to that. Let me go back. Okay, let me go back, man. Positions, power forward, and then we're gonna share the screen. I hate sharing the screen process, man. I hate it. We're gonna go like that. So available power forwards. Wait, did I? Yeah, power forward. Okay. So LeBron, Covington, Kyle Anderson, not bad. He's a little on the older side. Torian Prince, Okiki, Markieff Morris. The Sixers are in the running or the favorites of the other Morris brother. So Precious Achua, a lot of people are talking about him, man. A lot of people are talking about him, his game. How do you guys feel about Dario Saric? How do you guys feel about Dario Saric? The thing with Dario Saric, right? He's more of like a mid-range kind of guy, but now as he's going, like as his career progresses, he's developing more of the outside shot. He's developing more of the 3-point game. So Dario Saric, I'm okay. Rocco, it depends on his injury history for me. So the last time we talked, you were so high on McCain. What do you think he can do for this team if we decide to keep him? No. Oh my God. Hold on. What can he do for this team? I'm telling you, shoot threes. Be consistent on a 3-point shot. He's athletic as hell. I love his game a lot. The one thing that he definitely bring is the heart. Yeah, he's gonna be our backup point guard. He's gonna be our backup, or maybe start. People have him in the starting lineup. People have Eric Gordon in the starting lineup. I'm not sure about that, but with Jared McCain, all you need is his shooting ability and his mindset, man. That's all you need out of Jared McCain. And I'm telling you, I've been watching his game for the last 3 years, and how I got introduced to his game is kind of funny. My buddy, who's actually I haven't talked to him in a little bit about basketball, but he's a guy who just loves looking at prospects. He's a guy where he values everybody. He doesn't like posting content, even though I've been begging him to do so. But 3 years ago, he was like, Mitch, check out this guy named Jared McCain. He's a sophomore right now. And I'm like, okay, let me look. So I've been watching his game ever since he was a sophomore in high school, and my buddy called it. My buddy fucking called it. He was like, Mitch, this guy's going to be something in the NBA. He's going to be a first-round pick. Hopefully the Sixers can draft him, bro, because you're going to need some shooting. And I'm like, bro, like, honestly, yes, we could use his shooting. eventually. The one thing he did not call was the TikTok BS. That's the one thing he did not call. He doesn't like that TikTok thing at all. But I'm like, dude, it's a new era. It's a new era for right now. So it's just like he's very against that, but he's a he believes in this game so much that he said he's going to make a big impact in the NBA. And I'm like, dude, that's a bold statement, especially 3 years out. And he's like, Mitch, I'm going with my gut on this one. I'm going with my gut. And he's like, and I'm like, okay, let me see. And I've been watching this game for a couple years, and my buddy called it to the T. To the T, he called it. He's already looking up next year's draft. He's looking up another draft. He's looking up another one. Like, this guy, that's all he does. And occasionally we text about other BS, but that's what he does. And my buddy fucking called it. Yep. I can't wait for Summer League, man. I cannot wait for Summer League. Yeah, our starting power forward is not on the team yet. Oh, so you've been on. I've been scouting him for years, man. I've been scouting him for like 3 years before I even came back on YouTube. I was back, but I've been scouting him for 3 years. Me and my buddy, I've been begging him to go online with me since the talk draft. And he's like, Mitch, no, I'm not. It's just a hobby I do. And I'm like, fine. I'm like, okay, fine. Jerry McCain was beating a bunch of you prospects in high school. His team was whooping. I know. My friend was looking at his like his shooting, his playmaking ability. He always told me that he lacked on defense. He always lacked, but now he's developing it as his years go on. Like he's feeling more and more confident on the defensive side of the ball, which is huge. So if he can develop more defensive game, I'm okay with the man. I am okay with him. I'm okay. So, yeah. When we go back to power forwards here, Lucas Semanik, Gallinari, Kai Jones is still available. That's basically it. Isaiah Mobley, wow, that's a name. James Johnson, Lucas Semanik, Saric, yeah. I'm telling you guys, I got such high hopes for Jerry McCain. Such high hopes. And I'm glad he's on my team. Like, people are keeping dogging me about his height. I'm like, you can say that about any player. And that's where I was going to go with the Eric Gordon. Yeah, it's not looking good at all for the power forward, so we do need a good trade there. Jalen Smith, didn't he get signed by the Chicago Bulls? I think. But when you talk about Eric Gordon, right? The guy is 6'3". And then everyone's keep on talking about Tyrese Maxey's height, Jerry McCain's height. And I'm like, bro, there are players that are 6'4" and under who are very good in the NBA. So you can't judge a player by his height. You really can't, man. You really can't. So for me, I'm just like, all right, fine. Should we have gone don't connect? Maybe. Yes. But I'm okay with this pick, man. I'm very okay with this. Yeah. What is up, H? What is up? Dude, if you have a YouTube, come here, make an account, and just hang out, bro. Yeah, no idea why Jalen was. He didn't do anything, right? A lot of Sixers guys wanted Jalen Smith. A lot of Sixers content creators wanted Jalen Smith. And I'm like, okay. To who to each their own, I guess. But they're live on Edge of Philly right now. Shout out to the guys over there. They're live right now talking about the Sixers offseason right now. Yeah, well, Um, yeah, I have no clue, man. So I've been seeing lineups where people have Kelly Oubre at the 4. I've been seeing Kelly Oubre at the 4. I guess small ball. I can see Paul George 2, 3, or 4. The guy's a versatile defender. So for me, honestly, I'm like, I'm not really feeling the Kelly Oubre at the 4, but we gotta have a 4, man. Maybe Paul. I don't want to say Paul Reed. I don't want to say Paul Reed. I really don't. And Golden State just announced they will retire Klay Thompson's jersey. They will retire Klay Thompson's jersey. Yeah. I mean, guys. There's still a lot of work to be done. Still a lot of work to be done. Yeah. For me, guys, still a lot of work to be done. Uh, okay, let me talk to you guys about Andre Drummond, right? We're going to be live till like 10 o'clock, so we still got a lot of time to kill. Like 10, 10, 15 the latest. So for Andre Drummond, right? The guy can rebound. The guy can put up buckets. The guy averages he can average a double-double if he wants to. We got him for 2 years, 10 mil, right? I really wanted Kevon Looney. Like that guy was my number one on my big board. I should have told you guys this, but Kevon, but I had a big board. I should have made a video or go live about it. I apologize for that, but it's just something I did in my spare time. Like I made a big board of all the players I wanted. Like I had Gary Trent there, who's still available. I think I had Jalen Smith on it, like low. I had marketing via trade. Like I had a lot of people on my big board. Andre Drummond was up there. He was like two. What was he? I think he was like 4 or 5. I think he was there 4 or 5. Or no, my bad, 3. He was there at 3. So I'm like Andre Drummond for me. It just comes down to the free throw shooting for me. Like Haka Drummond. Like let's say hypothetically speaking, something happens to Embiid, or he fouls out, and you got to do Haka Drummond. That is when people are gonna be like, okay, let's have him shoot that free throw. He's gonna miss it here and there. He may have gotten better. Yes, he may have gotten better, but that's still in the back of your mind, guys. That's still in the back of your mind. Like that's the one thing I feel about Andre Drummond. The fact he's a little bit older as well. He's not going to be the same as he once was a couple years ago. He is not. So I'm glad he's out of Chicago, which is actually kind of funny. Remember I think it was the trade deadline, the Chicago Bulls wanted 3 seconds, or the Sixers offered him 3 seconds for Andre Drummond. They turned that down, and now we got Andre Drummond for freaking free, like 2 years, 10 mil. Like that's a steal in itself. That's a steal in itself. And I think the second year is a player option, but is Andre Drummond really worth it for the rebounding and for the fact when Embiid is out, he can still keep the team afloat with himself? He's a starter caliber center who has experience there and stuff. So I'm okay with it. It's just like with his injuries and the free throw. That's it for me, guys, on Andre Drummond. I'm okay with it, but what is up, man? What is up, man? How you doing? How you doing, bro? I thought James. Yep. PG is at the 4 in my opinion. He has enough bulkage at the power forward position and can be versatile there. I know what you mean, Mitch. Like, why would you have Kelly Oubre there? I've seen people dropping on X2. Like, it is so freaking stupid to have Kelly Oubre at the 4. Like, small ball, I get. I would have Paul George at the 4 than Oubre, but we're still waiting for that next move. I'm on Twitter right now, actually, just looking at it, just trying to see if there's any moves. Yeah. So, how do you guys feel about Drummond? Let me know in the chat. How do you guys feel about Drummond? I like it to an extent. To an extent. Oh wow. That's Jalen. That's Josh Smith, Greg Monroe, and Andre Drummond starting lineup was hilarious for the Pistons back in the day. No shooting. I was dying when I saw that. I was like, dude, what the hell? That's when it started all downhill for them. I think that is when it started all downhill. Yeah, so that's how I feel about Drummond. Eric Gordon. We got to talk about Paul George now. We got to talk about Paul George. Shout out to my guy Philly Take with RB. He was just in the chat when I first started in this stream, so thank you. I'll shoot you a text. But yeah. So for me, honestly, guys, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the Paul George signing. It's just a little too much. 4 years, 212 mil for a guy who's 34, 35. He's gonna be in the league until he's 38. And the style he plays, and especially with a current lingering knee injury, is like this guy slashes to the rim. This guy can shoot the 3. He's very athletic on the defensive side of the ball. He can definitely slow down Tatum or Jaylen Brown. I'll give him that. But you know who can also slow him down? Himself. Paul George can not easily. He can slow himself down. If you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. So, I mean, he can shoot 40% from 3, like 7 or 8 times a game. Yeah. But does it honestly move the needle? Like, there's people on ESPN, there's people all over saying that the Sixers are contending for a championship now. They're in the top 3 of the ESPN bet. So number 1 was the Celtics, 2 was the Nuggets, 3 was the Sixers. Just having that. And I'm like, what about the bench, people? What about the bench? The Celtics have a bench. The Nuggets have a bench. We don't have a bench. No one. This Sixers team is just, it drives me crazy. If we could get a solid bench, then I could be like, okay, we're all in here. I can see that. People are saying this is the best big 3 in the NBA right now. That may be true, but look what happened with Phoenix, man. Look what happened with Phoenix. They didn't really have a bench. You had KD, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. Their bench sucked. Their bench was god awful. They missed Chris Paul like so much. So much they missed Chris Paul. I don't want that to be the Sixers. I don't want that to be us where the Sixers are like, okay, we're good here, we're good. We don't need a bench. Like, that is false. That is so false. We need a bench. That's why I was shocked that Melton was gone. That's why I was shocked Melton was gone. So I'm like, dude, when Melton gone, he had like good defensive stuff. He could shoot. Like, I love Anthony Melton. I love this game. But you need a bench. You need a good, well-rounded team for the Sixers. Does it make them contenders in the East? Yes, I can see them make contenders in the East. I would still take Denver Nuggets over them. I would still take Minnesota Timberwolves over them. I would still take the Celtics over them. I would still take the Knicks over them. You can make a case for maybe like the Pacers, maybe Miami Heat, the Cavs. I'm saying the East. It's not as easy as everyone cracks up to be. It's not as easy as everyone makes it cracked up to be. For me, honestly, guys, need a bench. If you could get a bench, build it to perfection, then all good. I'm all good there. This move, we all saw it. It was predictable, right? It was all predictable. Seeing Paul George come to Philly. You see Paul George praise Joel Embiid on his podcast, calling him the Shaquille O'Neal of the NBA right now with a jump shot and with footwork. We've seen Joel Embiid and Paul George in the beginning of the NBA Finals game, where Embiid was like, yeah, he wanted to team up with Paul George. That's when it started. Maybe it started before that, behind the scenes. But look, Paul George now is good to an extent. Too old. He can defend. He can shoot. He was the best free agent available, which is actually kind of funny. We took a gap year. We gathered up all these assets. We cleared so much players off the cap for Paul George. Best player in the draft in the free agency, I get it. There's still a lot of flaws, guys. There is still a lot of flaws with Paul George and the Sixers team. Hate to be that guy, but I gotta be that guy, man. One of the most realistic Sixers content creators on this platform. Paul George is a good move to an extent. To an extent. Not every move is going to be perfect. All right, let's see here. Hey, Cameron, what is up, man? What is up? Hey, what is up, man? What is up? Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you come over to the YouTube side, bro. Come over to the YouTube side. I'm about to drop the link on the Facebook side. You've been watching. Oh, I love Ted. Yeah. I say keep the same Sixers team. Well, that's gone. I like the fact that PG can hit jump shots at all different spots, all the spots on the court from mid range and three. You need that when you're in the playoffs. That those layups, it gets harder to. Yep. I have a big sleeper in starting power forward. Trade for Beef. Isaiah Stewart. I guess 15 mil, maybe. But yes, if you're on the Facebook side, come over to the YouTube side, bro. That's where I do most of my content / work. So. Yeah. So tell me, guys, how do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about Paul George and everything I've said? I think I'm speaking facts here. And remember, guys, Sixers alert again tomorrow. We're going to talk about this again. Hey, set up your YouTube, man. You can DM me and be like, yo, I need your link for your YouTube channel. Once you get it, I'll DM it right to you, bro. I'll DM that as a Philly Sports to you. If you want Sean Bernard's link, I can DM that to you as well. I got you, man. I got you. So. Yeah. So I think what I said about Paul George is a fact. It's a fact. Of course, man. I got you. And I appreciate everyone who tuned in to Sixers Alert yesterday. That was insane. Gonna do more Sixers Alert stuff tomorrow at 4. Sixers Alert course. I think Sixers Alert, the next one is Thursday. And then, or Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. And then Sunday. Yeah. So Sixers Alert, I think it's the best show on my channel. I think it's the best podcast on my channel. So I gotta put it on an audio platform. Yeah. So H, what you think about my Paul George rant or whatever you want to call it? Yeah. So is there another move I'm forgetting here? Like, is there another move? Tyrese Maxey got extended. Paul George got signed. Maxey. No, I already said that. Eric Gordon. Am I forgetting a move? Am I really forgetting a move, guys? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I really think I'm forgetting something. Someone. Who else am I forgetting? Oh, Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre. Okay. I got something to say about Kelly Oubre. We knew that was coming. We knew that Kelly Oubre was still going to be a Sixer. We knew it wasn't going to take a lot of money. He had arguably best season of his career with us. The guy got hit by a car twice, did not get arrested, did not get injured. So it's just like this guy is like immortal. Everyone loves Kelly Oubre, man, in Philly. Kelly Oubre just has that vibe. He has that Philly persona. Everyone loves him. He takes pictures with the fans. He does autographs. He is the true definition of Philadelphia. And the fact we got him for 2 more years is good. I think there's a player option on the second, though. That is key. Kelly Oubre, right? He's going to be a starter no matter where. I think it's going to be the 3. I think Kelly Oubre will start. He brings athleticism. He brings that dog. He brings that shot. He'll step up whenever it matters. He also will get in your face when he doesn't like something. Remember that time when the refs missed his call not once but twice? He was saying like, "You're a B, you're a B, you're a B." Remember that? I'm telling you guys, Kelly Oubre Jr. We knew he was going to stay. There was no way that Daryl Morey was going to let that guy walk. After what he did this past year, there was no way that Daryl Morey, Ellen Brand, Josh Harris, this front office would let this guy go. And he did not. They were still here. They brought him back on a cheap deal. Beautiful. I love the Kelly Oubre move. I'm kind of PO'd that it happened really late and I was sleeping, but I like this move. I really like this move. I'm sure all you guys do too. Kelly Oubre is a Philadelphia 76er. He's a true definition of Philadelphia. He's got the Philadelphia 76ers aura. That's what he does. I think we all flip-flopped on Paul George because he's a yep. I was taking a shower this morning and I was getting dressed for work And then I was grabbing my phone and saw a Rose tweet about Hartenstein. I was like, oh, it's official. When I saw it, I was screaming like a maniac. Hey! Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this Kelly Oubre move was in was not insane, was predictable. Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, Kelly Oubre, right move. That was unreal when Kelly said that on the court. It was very emotional, a critical game though. I thought we were all yeah, yeah. Yeah. Telling you guys, this free agency is gonna be something. Hold on. I gotta sneeze. Alright. Anything else we gotta cover for the Sixers, man? I mean, Bone. I already talked about Bone. I already talked about the draft. So, yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything here. Really appreciate everyone's support as of late for the Sixers content. I mean, you guys have made me feel so um feel this is a great feeling because now people are putting me like in a rankings of like where everybody is at. So yeah. What is up, Jay? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Congrats on getting PG. Thank you, man. I'm like if you rewind this, I went on kind of like a rant about Paul George. I'm okay with the signing, but I'm not that happy about it. All right, guys, make sure you spam maniacs until the stream is over. I might end the stream in like 20 minutes. There's like nothing else for me to talk about. Let me look at Sixers Twitter. I did you see my video? Guys, Did you see my video on Tobias Harris this morning? If you did that, I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now. You guys have to see this video. You guys have to see this video. Here's a video of me reacting to Tobias Harris leaving or getting signed. And don't forget to comment in the video as well. Make sure you hit the like and comment. Really appreciate it. Hey, Ram, what is good, bro? What is good? I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you hit that like. I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully everything's okay, man. Everything's okay. The Sixers are doing okay, I guess. Okay, people have them getting an A. Oh, let me look at the vote. What is the vote saying on my stream here? A, A. Someone said D or lower. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Everyone's vote. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to hit that like and share this out. Share this out, guys. Sixers content is going on a whole new heights. Corum is going to. Oh my God, Corum is going to like Caruso and Hartenstein. That is insane. The fact they got Caruso and Hartenstein, like, let that make sense. I mean, the Thunder are killing free agency right now. Them and the Sixers. They're killing it, man. They're killing it. Maniacs, maniacs. Yep, Savannah Maniacs, guys. And as we're about to head out of this stream here, I just want to look at one thing. Okay. Ah, bro. Guys, who has been here since the beginning of this stream? Who's been here since the beginning of this stream? Uh, Maniacs. All right. So I think I'm just gonna end it here, guys. We got Sixers alert again tomorrow at 4. Then MK Lounge tomorrow night at 8:30. Just a chill out or whatever. Drummond should be a nice. Should be nice for you Sixers. I missed yesterday's. Yeah, Drummond. I said I'm okay with it. The fact he's a little older, the fact I'm just nervous about his free throw shooting ability. That is it. But he is a good mentor for a damn Bona, so I like that. Sarah doesn't do it. Huh? Oh, right now on Raw is Earl, London, and Denise right now. Wait. The net. Wait. What? I don't know. All right, guys. I think I'm just gonna end it here. We killed it. Really appreciate everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. I think I'll be talking about more of the same stuff, pretty much, unless something big breaks. But with that being said, guys, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Drummond can start. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yes, he can. Yes. I like that. Yes. Hardcore Sports Network been watching. That's why I've been on here. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. With that being said, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Fictitious Alert at 4 p.m. MK Lounge tomorrow at 8. With that being said, guys, I am out. Let's go Sixers.